Mingala, this is the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi, attends the 36th cabinet meeting of the National Unity Government. The National Unity Government and the Karenni Interim Executive Council (IEC) jointly released a statement regarding the safe evacuation of UN and INGO staff and their family members in Karenni. The Ministry of Defense of NUG confirmed that revolutionary forces captured a jet fighter pilot and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The 36th cabinet meeting of the National Unity Government was held on 21st of November. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi, attended the meeting and stated that there is a need to develop a public political component in the political grouping models that are working together along with the military development. It is mainly needed during the Spring Revolution to make sure that all new political developments adhere to the fundamental tenets of the Federal Democratic Agreement. The acting president issued a warning as well, stating that the most important aspect is that political groupings must reflect the public's will and that the broadest development should be founded on unity. He clarified that the Federal Democratic Agreements serve as the foundation for the new Federal Democratic Union that we are creating. So, when it comes to follow the political development of every military development, we must adhere to the fundamental principles of the Federal Democratic Agreement. When building political collective forces, it is especially crucial to collaborate with as many relevant political forces as possible. As an example, the government model of the Karenni State, which has improved since 2023, is likely to be emulated as a model for the future. The National Unity Government NUG and the Karenni Interim Executive Council (IEC) issued a joint statement on 18 November that, beginning on expressing appreciation for the safe evacuation of UN and INGO staff as well as their families members from Karenni. Karenni Operation Commanders from all Karenni revolutionary forces fighting on the front lines, the Karenni Interim Executive Council (IEC) and the National Unity Government NUG coordinated and arranged the evacuation of 228 employees and family members of UN and INGOs based in Loikaw City, Kayah State. Due to these arrangements, the convoy of 33 vehicles carrying UN and INGO staff and family members left Loikaw and moved to Taungji safely, while the UN and INGO staff and family members were able to leave safely. The people trapped inside Loikaw are still in the danger zone. Furthermore, more than 35,000 people fleeing from the conflict require basic necessities such as food, medicine, and shelter. INGOs, including the UN, should launch cross-border aid initiatives to meet people's immediate needs, and terrorist military council forces should allow safe evacuation of those stranded in Loikaw. The Tao National Liberation Army (TNLA) requested the international community, including neighboring countries, to take action against the terrorist military council regarding to the terrorist military council attack in Nankang Township, Northern Shan State, and the terrorist military council attack with a poison gas bomb, when the TNLA forces were in control of the NUG. The terrorist military council has carried out 2 attacks by dropping an internationally prohibited chemical weapons gas bomb from an aircraft. During the battles in Nankang Township on 18 November and the capture of the Minejet military outpost in Lashu Township on 4 November, the terrorist military forces used poison gas bombs. Some TNLA soldiers were poisoned and intoxicated without any physical injury as a result of the use of poison gas bomb, and they suffered from the rapid breathing, feeling nauseous, hyperactivity and fatigue, severe ailments and the lack of oxygen. PSLF TNLA had Center provides healthcare for them. According to the TNLA, The terrorist military council used internationally prohibited chemical weapons in clashes with revolutionary forces and targeted civilians by committing international war crimes. In a press release, the DNLA requested neighboring countries, international communities and humanitarian organizations to protest Myanmar civilians and to take action against the terrorist military council, which is committing war crimes and international crimes. And officials from the Ministry of Defense of the National Unity Government NUG confirmed that the revolutionary forces had captured 43-year-old person L2853 Major Kayah State, who had attended the 44th intake of the Military Defense Force Academy. Major Kayah State, who escaped with a parachute when a K-8 fighter jet from the Military Council Air Force crashed and was captured in the Karenni region on 19 November, and the remaining co-pilot, Captain Zanimao, are still trying to find him. The Karenni National Defense Force KNDF officially revealed on 11 November that during the conflict, they managed to shoot down a fighter jet belonging to the military council, and the two pilots managed to escape using parachute. The Ministry of Defense of the National Unity Government NUG announced the following day that military aircraft equipment had been seized. Major Kayah State, a fighter jet pilot officer, was detained by Karenni Army KA, Navy PDF and KNDF forces, is currently being handed over to Karenni Revolutionary Forces. Chief Executive Officer of Spring Development Bank, Kevin, stated on 20th November that the receiving orders for the purchase of Spring Development Bank's share tokens worth up to $5 million within 72 hours. About 20,000 new account holders from 33 countries had been added. According to the CEO, Spring Development Bank has reached the most significant milestone, and such accomplishments reflects the trust and commitment of those involved in the Spring Development Bank. He also expressed his heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success. Spring Development Bank members provide banking services in 23 countries, and 180 public relations officers (RMs) have made specific sacrifices to achieve the best balance between personal and the related work responsibilities. These are the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.